There you go, a little look at child soldiers, and you hear that phrase a lot, you hear stories about it, but you rarely get to meet somebody face to face who has been a part of that world, and this gentleman has here. He's got this book, A Long Way Gone. Ishmael Beah, nice to see you, man.
Thank
you. It's an amazing book, right? It's a beautifully written book. It's a great book to read. I cannot imagine it was a great book to write, and we'll get into that. But I just want to start with reading right off the top here. New York City, 1998. You talk about your high school friends beginning to suspect that you haven't told them the full story of your life. They ask you why you left. You said there was a war. Did you witness some of the fighting? Everyone did. You saw people running around with guns shooting. Yes, all the time. They say, cool, and you smile a little. You should tell us about it sometime, and then your response is, yes, sometime. And that's how the book opens. And I was going through this thinking, the weight you carry around must have been overwhelming, especially when you have conversations like that when you first come to America.
Yes, I think that's really where the prompting to write the book came from, that, because when people react that way, then I came to understand that people had a very romantic notion of war and violence in itself, and that they had very little understanding of what that really means to people and how that deeply affects people. That only brings about suffering and nothing more. So that really, it's when I started thinking at some point I need to tell the story to people, so to change that perception of it.
I mean, it's like I was saying off the top that child soldiers, no one